Ever wonder what anime truly defined a generation? The 2000s were a pivotal time for the industry, bridging the gap between niche fandom and mainstream success. Uh, uh, while the 1990s laid the groundwork with series like Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z, uh, the new millennium saw anime truly blossom, captivating audiences world. But with so much on offer, what series stood above the rest each year? Let's take a trip down memory lane and revisit the best anime the 2000s had to offer. The decade began strong with a film that would become a legend. In 2001, Studio Ghibli gifted the world Spirited Away a breathtaking masterpiece. It's an isekai story unlike any other, condensing the magic of the genre with profound emotional depth. Chihiro's journey isn't an escape, but a transformative experience, a poignant commentary on Japanese society wrapped in stunning visuals. 2002 marked the arrival of another cornerstone series, Naruto. This shonen epic quickly became a pillar of the genre, boasting clever combat, endearing characters, and a richly developed world. Even in its early days, Naruto stood out, focusing on grit, determination, and the power of dreams, long before the introduction of more complex storylines. But the 2000s weren't just about, fantasy and action. Um, when it comes to second and comes to separate the second type combination from the stereo called to PM, created by the author of Vinland Saga. It delved into the meaning of life and humanity's place in the universe, resonating even more today with the renewed excitement surrounding space exploration. And you contacted the emergency, and what that 2004 saw the completion of the big three of Weekly Shonen Jump with the arrival of Bleach. While sharing similarities with One Piece and Naruto, Bleach distinguished itself with its supernatural elements and reluctant hero, Ichigo Kurosaki. He wasn't striving to be a pirate king or a Hokage, but simply a protector of his friends, making him uniquely relatable for those seeking something a little different. 2005's Mushishi offered a meditative journey into the supernatural, reminiscent of modern series like Frieren Beyond Journey's End. It followed Ginkgo as he explored a world inhabited by mysterious creatures, offering a quiet exploration of humanity's connection to nature barriers from many. 2006 brought a dark and compelling twist with Death Note. This shonen anime defied expectations with its anti-hero Light Yagami and its focus on intellect over brawn. Light's descent into darkness raised complex questions about justice and morality, captivating audiences with its intricate plot and psychological depth. If you needed a burst of energy, 2007's Gurren Lagann delivered to this mecha anime was a delightful subversion of the genre, blending parody with genuine heart. it was a celebration of the over-the-top nature of mecha anime, reminding us to embrace the fun and excitement that the genre offers. For those craving a heartwarming romance, 2008's Toradora. That hit all the right notes. This romantic comedy expertly blended humor and drama, creating an emotional roller coaster that resonated with audiences. The growth and vulnerability of its main characters, Taiga and Ryuji, made their journey all the more compelling of a complet. And that concludes our look back at the best anime of the 2000s. From epic adventures to heartwarming romances, this decade truly had something for everyone. Speaking of something for everyone, did you know that some anime characters are just like us? They have hobbies, quirks, and a questionable sense of fashion. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.